All right, we just had a little hiccup in our live stream, so we are restarting. We'll see how this goes. Ooh. Alright, so again, we had a little hiccup in the live stream. Hopefully it doesn't totally bamboozle everything. But with 7th Son, 7th Son done, they are now jumping into the Trooper. Alright, so the Trooper is kind of... Hey, people are back. Nice. Not sure what happened. Didn't touch anything on my end, but it seemed to kind of stop on yours, I guess. Either way, the Trooper. So unless they're dropping Fear of the Dark, which I don't see happening at all. Also, I'm just going to say we have yet to... Alright, we're back! Thank you for returning. Did not see that coming. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Everything was totally good on my end. I even have my own stream going on the computer just in case, if anything. Yeah, little hiccup. Thank you for coming. Thank you for returning. So the Trooper. I'm not surprised it's played. They just pulled out the Legacy of the Beast Trooper for the actual like mobile stage eddy. Not what I expected to come back. Yeah, so Trooper is song 12. Either the next song's Iron Maiden, they're dropping Fear of the Dark, which I don't see happening. Or next song's Fear of the Dark, and they're doing a longer set. But also, as we have determined, we don't know what the fuck's going on. Like more high quality footage of murders. Who's already posted that? God, that was fast. You're back. I am back. Not sure what happened, but thank you all for coming back. So past couple songs has been longer song that is either slightly on the side of obscure or long, and then something the fans will love. So they're doing something the fans will love right now. What's the next song gonna be? My guess now. Oh, first place my mind goes to. I think Simon's a bit nervous because he's missing a few fills. Can't blame him. Yeah, I expect some hiccups tonight. Whether it be Simon or the screen or just the boys. It's the first show of the tour. Things happen. It's not the biggest. Oh, I can't wait to watch more footage of this. It's exactly what I'm doing the moment the stream's done. Alright, so Trooper is coming to an end. Trooper's coming to an end. Song 13. I've never been so tense for a set list ever. This is the wackiest thing they've ever done. Oh, the Trooper is actually a banner. Nice. Alright, what's next? Oh. I totally expected the next song to be Fear of the Dark. They're currently playing Hallowed Be Thy Name. Yeah, we haven't heard this since 2022. I like that they're giving the song breaks. I'm thrilled to see it back. Um, Seeing as though the metal song of all time, hell yeah, it is. I just got kind of a weird feeling. Seeing as though we're at song 13 and they're playing How Did I Name, gives me a feeling the sets may have been getting shorter due to Nico, which I don't want to say. I expected Fear from or Iron Maiden. Kind of same here. Well, I don't want to say I expected anything because I don't know what's going on with this set list. Like, yeah, this would be an 18 or 20 song set list. I think this is the last number of the B song we're getting. The speculation is Fear, no, not Fear. Well, Fear the Dark, Iron Maiden, Sanctuary, or Running Free, or both. Probably the most wacky Iron Maiden set list ever. Yeah, it is. God, I don't know what's coming up. Well, let's pretend they do 20 songs. We know Iron Maiden, Fear the Dark, Sanctuary, Running Free. We know those are all coming up. What's the next couple songs then? What about No Prayer? Either a No Prayer song starting the set, or I think they're skipping it, which would be very unfortunate. With that said, they could actually play Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter next, do Fear the Dark, then Iron Maiden. I'm really hoping they don't skip No Prayer. This is the time. When you're playing Seventh Son, and Ancient Mariner, just play one. I remember that I said they would do Long Distance Rudder. Longer set list because Simon. I think it might be right. I think you're totally right. Again, they're not dropping Fear the Dark. We know that. They're not dropping Iron Maiden because they never will. So, Stream is having some issues. We know there's guaranteed 5 more songs at minimum. But 5 could also turn into 7 more songs pretty easily. Yeah. Oh, still missing Somewhere in Time. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, what about Dual Encore? I hope they don't skip No Prayer for the Dying and Somewhere in Time. Yeah, I agree. Starts Encore with Alexander the Great. Deja Vu? Oh, God, that'd be cool. If they play... If they do only Sanctuary or Running Free, I think they'll still buy them a lot of time to get Somewhere in Time and No Prayer in there, but... Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Which will just be the ongoing theme for this video. One hell of a set, absolutely. I think it'll be 16 or 17 songs because they've already played some. Yeah, they have played 2 notably long songs. If it's 17 songs, then the next one has to be Iron Maiden. And this encore would need to be like Fear the Dark. Sorry, anyone else watching this stream right now? What the hell's Bruce doing? Or is that just the screen that I'm tripping? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I looked at that at the wrong time. That's pretty cool. Anyway. I don't think it's going to be 17 songs, but I have no idea. This is the most confusing set list I've seen in a while, and I absolutely love it. Are they going to play till midnight? Maybe? I don't know. That's the thing with the set list. Like, in my mind, I'm good at set lists, but I don't know what's going on with this one. Like, they're not following a formula they've ever followed before. Like, they're going longer than they've went in a long time. I'm just so blown away. Same. Like, the fact that they're on their 50th anniversary and it's not just a dumpster fire of the hits is impressive. Prague strict curfew. Alright, so the Metal Traveler streamed at 94 minutes. I don't know exactly when they started. They're definitely going longer, but yeah, I have no idea. Alright, what's next? Oh, logically I want to say Fear of the Dark's next. But I've been wrong so many times on this stream. Iron Maiden. Are they dropping Fear of the Dark? I don't want to rule out Dual Encore yet. Dual Encore or 5-song Encore? No Fear. Either No Fear or No Fear Yet. Either, I think they're going to start the Encore with Fear. Or they start the Encore Be Quick or Be Dead? I have no idea. See, I like to say I know what I'm talking about, but also I love this because I'm just kind of gripping on trying to figure out what's actually happening. I've been watching setlists come out since 2010. And like 2010 it was uncommon, like they were just doing, or primarily just doing Brave New World, Dance, Death, Matter, Life and Death. So we clued into that and we started kind of making theories on that as we were watching the setlist come out. It's like we could grasp onto it, and kind of the same deal with Made in England. But yeah, this one I have no idea what's up. End with Fear. I would want to see them end with Fear of the Dark. Only because the ending of the song is pretty tame and pretty mellow. But also, if they were to do a double encore, ending with Encore 1 with Fear of the Dark, going to Encore 2 could work. What do you think about the setlist so far? The setlist is great. Like, it's the first setlist in a long time where it pleasantly doesn't make sense to me. where I have to kind of just keep guessing and keep figuring it out, um, which I'm not against at all because again, Maiden has their formulas. You, like, go through the set list, you can see little things they like to do, and like some of those are still present on this, but it's also so all over the place that I don't know what's up. And the fact that I can openly say I have no idea what's going on makes me love the set list even more. Big Eddie time. Actually, this would be Eddie number 2. So it's making no sense. It's great. I'm so confused. Same. Alright, I know what they're doing, but the Eddie on the screen I don't love. Anyone else seeing that? As much as I don't really care for the Eddie being on the screen, it does look good. Okay, hold up. They had a... I'm happy, but it still isn't... I'm happy, but still isn't happy. I want a prayer in summertime. Same. I'm not watching the stream. Okay, so they have a Peace of Mind looking Eddie on the screen. They didn't have their Run for Your Lives Eddie walk out. So I assume they got one more coming out, which I think will be Sanctuary, maybe Drifter. Don't want to get my hopes up for that one, though. Okay, so if you're not watching the stream, there's a YouTube channel called Metal Traveler. They have a stream going of it. It would be the best way of seeing it, or one of the very few. Yeah, I don't love the Eddie being on the screen and that being the only Eddie. It kind of takes away from the specialness of Eddie. Yeah, I don't love that. But also, again, they do have that mobile Run for Your Lives Eddie on standby somewhere. So it's going to come out at some point. So the Metal Traveler streams at 100 minutes. We are 14 songs in. In no way do I think we're done, because there's still so much to play. The question is, will it be 1 or 2 encores? We can also take a little breather right now. 100% more stuff, yes. Absolutely. No Nico means lights go down faster. Just saying. I am back. Adam, welcome. You and I have no idea what's going on with this set list. I was listening at work. Did it cut out? Apparently it did cut out. Yeah, not really sure what happened there, but we're back. Next song is... Encore. Yeah, they're going into an encore. Just not sure what's gonna get played yet. Where's No Prayer? Good question. Either they're opening the encore with Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, or I don't know. Because so far there's no prayer, no Fear of the Dark, no Somewhere in Time. Um, Tail Gunner, Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, then Sanctuary. Adam, do you know the set list? They also haven't done anything for Fear of the Dark yet. Are they opening the encore with Die With Their Boots On? Okay. Yeah, it's Aces High. I guess something right. That's always nice. Now with that, oh god damn it, I wish it was Passchendaele. Plane or no plane? No, I guess they couldn't have a plane if they have the screen going. Yeah, encore opening with Aces High. Do you really need Aces High? I think a lot of fans would be happy with Aces High. We didn't really need Aces High. The other thing is either they're going right to 20 songs, but also, like, that's 4 Power Slave songs now. That'd be ridiculously amazing. Ridiculously amazing. Yeah. Maybe they'll stop at Aces High halfway through and break into Tail Gunner. Fat chance. I can see a second encore, just one song. A few people have speculated a second encore, but have it be Running Free Sanctuary. Which... But yeah, at this moment right now, we're at song 15, and nothing from Somewhere in Time, No Prayer for the Dying, or Fear of the Dark has been played yet. Okay, I take back what I said. Maiden's doing a pretty good job making a movie with that screen. The eddies look really good. Tail Gunner would be awesome right after Aces High. Ooh! Encore 1, Aces High, Tail Gunner. Aces High, Tail Gunner, Running Free. Encore 2, Caught Somewhere in Time, Sanctuary. Oh. That'd be disgusting. I want it. Beer back. Bye, Adam. Oh, it's so good. As much as I'm kind of quietly complaining about there being Aces High in the set, this is such a good set. Such a weird, such a goddamn weird set list. On the Metal Traveler page, I saw someone comment like, "Next Sun and Steel." Like, Sun and Steel is not getting played. All right, what's the odds of the third encore? But a good one. It's a great set list. It's just so weird. How it'll end. This is the longest set they've done in a while. If they want to cover all the albums they want to cover, then I think they need to do 2 encores. I saw Big Eddie, kind of liked it. The Peace of Mind Eddie that was on the screen. It looked good. Yeah, the Peace of Mind Eddie that was on the screen, it looked good. That's not really what I wanted them to use the screens for. But you win some, you lose some. They're not going to do Metallica and mix it up right after every night. Well, having the screens makes it so they can dick around every night. Well, that's it. Are we doing a live stream every 2 days? Every time Maiden does a set, we do a live stream. Alright, Aces High is coming to an end. Next song. Fear the Dark. First time Fear the Dark's ever been in an encore, I guess. 2 shows in Budapest, maybe they're trying it out? Maybe. Yeah, they might be trying out different set lists. Honestly, like, my dream for... Not... This sound weird, but... thing I want to see Iron Maiden do when they decide to call it, I want to take kind of inspiration from the Metallica M72 tour and do two totally different set lists, only major cities, only have Iron Maiden as the one song in both sets. And if they're going to start running with screens, then it's not going to be impossible to do. And not ignoring your comment, live album. Yeah, I've been expecting a live album from the Future Past tour, but I guess that's not happening. Which is kind of unfortunate. Perhaps there wasn't any shows they were super happy with. Okay, so either they've got one more song and then they're wrapping it up, or 3. Good point. Yeah, so we didn't get what it is. Hope because that's for me. That'd be mean. Yeah, it would have been a great way to actually hear Kotzemer in Time live, because outside of that one bootleg 1986, 1987 video, there hasn't really been any great quality Kotzemer in Time. 3 more songs would be good. I mean, 8 more songs would be great, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's go over it, though. Next song will presumably be maybe Running Free, maybe Sanctuary. But that makes... Unless they do an encore of, like... I'm trying to just work it out in my head, and that doesn't make sense to me. Back, what did I miss? They're currently playing Fear of the Dark. Bring Your Daughter's Slaughter, Running Free, Sanctuary. I mean, it makes sense. How can you finish after Fear of the Dark, apart from early day stuff? Well, again, they haven't played anything from Somewhere in Time or No Prayer for the Dying yet. Which I have a sneaking suspicion nothing from No Prayer for the Dying is going to be played, or not going to play anything from No Prayer for the Dying. Which is really unfortunate, but also I've been wrong through most of the set list, so let's see. So let's say next song is like Running Free or Sanctuary. Encore 2. Presumably you'd open with, I guess Encore 2 would be Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, Wasted Years, which I'm not in love with, but it'd mean they cover everything. Prowler could possibly. Could. They have closed Prowler before. It's always been very uncommon, but it could happen. Fear of the Dark's one of these songs. I always say in my videos that I would be fine if they didn't play it, but also seeing the crowd reaction and seeing the fans that haven't got to see Iron Maiden before, seeing Fear of the Dark for the first time, like, you can hear how happy they are playing it. So, like, as much as I'm kind of over it, I don't want them to drop it. For whatever it's worth, the Metal Traveler live stream's at 114 minutes, so we're creeping up on 2 hours. Maybe 1 or 2 songs left, I think. Running Free, yeah. So 115 minutes, we're creeping up in 2 hours. Fear the Dark's almost done. It's either going to be like Sanctuary and they're wrapping it up, or they're going for 2.5 hours and we ball. 2 more songs. I went to the toilet, now I saw them. Saw them, America. Oh, this is so ridiculous. It could also just be a really long encore and they just kind of keep going. In which case, I would stop and do Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter next. Or say screw it and Caught Some More Time, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, Sanctuary. I really want to hear Caught Some More Time live again. I don't know if you can pick up on that. I'm worried we're not getting No Prayer now. Same here. Is that what you actually type in? That's a shame. Like, it sounds like Bruce might actually be doing Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter on his solo tour this year. But, like, come on, like, you want to go over the first, like, Fear of the Dark to Iron Maiden? Like, you want to go over that kind of golden age heyday sort of thing? No Prayer got you... No Prayer getting you into Iron Maiden. Was No Prayer new, or was it the first album you heard? Curious. Alright, so Fear of the Dark is coming to an end. I expect something from every album, as did I. I was kind of mocking people for saying that, or they're saying that nothing from Summer in Time would be played. Wasted Years. Okay. Do we think they're closing Wasted Years, or are we getting that second encore? It was the first full album I heard. My mate Ross played it with 11 back in 1991. Okay, cool. So, both. It was the new album, and it was the first album you heard. Cool. Okay. There's always the chance that they end on this, which would be a little bit... It'd be weird if they don't play Sanctuary or Running Free tonight. But again, we got a lot of the first two albums right at the beginning. We're actually at 5 Paul Di'Anno songs right now. But yeah, potentially it could be Encore 2, No Prayer for the Dying, Sanctuary. Oh man, I gave up on To Tame a Land without even realizing it. That's sad. Okay, so we're approaching the 2 hour, or at least the stream's approaching the 2 hour marker. If they were to go to 2.5, the song still has like 3 minutes left. If they go to 2.5, then that buys them, well, obviously 30 more minutes. Let's say 27 minutes without Wasted Years, which could in theory be 3 songs. Yeah. Man, the mood changed here. An hour and a half ago, we were all losing our minds, and then, like, now realizing what's not going to get played. Now, with that said, it's also an encore of Aces High, Fear the Dark, Wasted Years. How do we feel about that? At least encore 1. Seeing... That's so weird, but I like it. Like, it's not bad. Seeing Fear of the Dark in there is kind of the oddball. It's the only one that's never been there before. We're just missing No Prayer, aren't we? Yeah. Original stream's officially at 2 hours, so it's no guarantee that they are done. So in theory, it could be Encore 2, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, Sanctuary. In theory. Don't know, though. Such an oddball tour in general. It really is. Like, again, like, I read so many set lists and so many theories, and I never came across anyone coming close to this. Alright, so Wasted Years is coming to an end. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. This should make me nervous, but it does. Their rock and roll ending. Wasted Years last song. Alright, we can't rule it out until we hear Always Look at the Bright Side of Life. They're introducing Simon, giving him some love. See, it might be it. Again, I'm not giving up until we hear Always Look at the Bright Side of Life. Which is either in 30 seconds or 15 minutes. To go to the Facebook page. Ah, no. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So I'm going to turn the stream down a little bit, but kind of keep it on, although I think it's probably done. I just don't want to believe that it's done. Okay. Yeah. No Prayer for the Dying. And Fear the Dark's in a weird spot. But also, like, I think they kind of dropped the ball on the whole 90s side of it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Stream is done. It's so weird. It's a really cool set list. I don't want to start shitting on it at all because it is a cool set list. But it's so kind of weird how the vibes changed. Listen, love the set list, but yeah, it's a little misleading. How many songs was it? It was 17 songs, and that set went on for 2 hours. So yeah, there wasn't any No Prayer songs, but also we did get a longer set list we've got in a very long time. No Prayer, such a shame. Hell of a set. It is a hell of a set list. That's the thing. Like, I want some No Prayer. Frankly, I wanted more than one 90s song, but also we did just get Power Slave. Let's kind of rhyme off the set list one more time. Murders in the Rue Morgue, Wrathchild, Killers, Phantom of the Opera, Number of the Beast, Clairvoyant, Power Slave, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Run to the Hills, Seventh Son, The Trooper, Hell Be Thy Name, Iron Maiden, Encore of Aces High, Fear the Dark, Wasted Years. Did we actually see the Run for Your Lives, Eddie? Did that happen? Keep at some of the classics. I'm still happy with this, but wish there was. God, Sanctuary Running Free is a closer. It's weird, neither Running Free or Sanctuary. Oh, came out in Killers. Okay, my mistake. Okay, I didn't see it during Killers because I didn't have the stream up yet at that point. I expect to see... Never played song. They never played stuff. I never banked on it, but it would have been nice. It's the fact that there's no prayer songs. From what you saw, was it the biggest show they've ever done stage wise? Um, Probably. I don't know if it was because like they've been using the exact same stage setup since 1995, I think. I don't think it's changed since the virtual or the X Factor tour. Great Silence comes with its hits, the curveballs. Personally, I would like to another song from Fear the Dark instead from No Prayer for the Dying instead of the standards, but a Zealous is very cool. I do agree. Um, yeah, it's a very cool set list. Um, I think it's one of the worst set lists. Why is that? Um, I do think it's a cool set list. There's a lot of wicked songs in there. Um, I think it's a bit too heavy on Power Slave personally, which is kind of a crazy sentence. Um, that and I don't think they really should have said like Iron Maiden to Fear the Dark when they're only planning on playing one '90s song. So I don't know. It's tricky. Like really getting tied up on the lack of '90s material. Yo, yeah, really getting tied up in the lack of '90s material. Um, okay, so what Bruce said was they're going to be doing stuff they've never done before, and then said it was a set list for the ages. There is no real guarantee that when he said they'll do stuff they've never done before, that was referring to songs. Um, as more, it was likely referring to the stage. Um, in the end, it's Iron Maiden, hell yeah, and the two still on tour. Yeah, I think it's amazing. Celis, I'm glad that they played Rhyme the Age of Mariner at the end. Predictable, but yeah. Was the screen what he was referring to? Well, they've never ran a screen before. And Adam, I know you were watching the stream, but they actually had one or two banners out during the set. Like I saw it for the Trooper, they had that physical banner out. Um, and they played around with how they did the screen. Like there are some songs like Aces High and Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner where they had essentially a small movie going during the set, but there were some songs like 2 Minutes Midnight where it didn't really move that much, but they had like the flags waving in the background to give it a little bit of life. Like they did do it pretty well. I think the Peace of Mind Eddie in the screen or by using the screen for one of the Eddies, I think it's kind of a cop out. Um, please play Time for No Prayer. Yeah, agreed. They're old as hell and they're performing amazing. Yeah, that's it. We still have them because they very well could have said once Nico was done, they could have retired. But no, they're good. Not just they're still going, but we are getting a wacky set list. Was there Big Eddie physically? Yeah, so they pulled out two mobile Eddies. One of them I missed this, but it was during Killers, and they had the Run for Your Lives Eddie, and the other one was during the Trooper, and they actually pulled out the 2018-2019 Legacy of the Beast Trooper uh, for the Trooper. So yes, there was still mobile physical Eddies on stage. There's a lot. There's still explosions. There's still pyro. Like it was a very good show. I don't know if it's the biggest production they've ever done, though. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? Personally, I'm very torn on this. Like, it is a good set list, in my opinion. It has a lot of songs that I kind of figured were gone for good. But I think the lack of 90s material in this is just kind of, it's toying with me. Why didn't they play Tail Gunner instead of Aces High? Great question. Tail Gunner, bring your daughter to the slaughter. I think they know fans do love Aces High, despite that it gets played literally every second tour at this point. And I think they know No Prayer for the Dying isn't everyone's favorite album, despite it is a great fun album, a lot of fun. Yeah, I think that was a mistake, and not pulling out Be Quick or Be Dead, Afraid to Choose Strangers, something like that was a mistake. Great stuff. That's absolutely not what I expected. Adam, it's not what anyone expected. Will anyone be returning their tickets after this? No. Maybe to people who are really butthurt about there being no Hooks in You, but you can't please everyone. Would have loved it if they have done both. Yeah, agreed. They only played one song from Peace of Mind. Yeah, they only did play one song from Peace of Mind. Because a lot of us are banking on To Tame a Land. I know a lot of people wanted to hear Still Life. I know they poked at the idea of playing Die With Their Boots On. What? A lot of people figured Revelations was going to get played. I was kind of having a theory that maybe Flight of Icarus is going to get played today, but I was pretty quiet about it. Yeah, that album was surprisingly left out, but in favor for Power Slave and the Diano albums, which I heard one person say that's how it was going to go, and I wanted to ignore them and say it wasn't, but here we are. Fans are going to freak out on Iron Maiden Instapage. Kind of shitstorm. Here's the thing. The reality is we're nitpicking. Did they cover that era really well? Yes, they did. Did they do a good job with 90s material? No, they didn't. Are we brushing over the fact they're playing Rhyme Nature Mariner and Seventh Son, Seventh Son? Like, we're kind of forgetting about that and focusing on the fact they didn't play songs from one of their least successful albums ever. Kind of looking at it through their eyes. Yeah, I think personally I just need to get over that. It's a great set list. I don't know if it's the biggest show they've ever done. Regardless, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I can't wait to hear some of these songs again. Some of these songs for the first time ever. Like, also, they open... Can we just go back and... First 4 songs. Murders of the Rue Morgue, Wrathchild, Killers, Phantom of the Opera. That's a awesome way to get the show going. In the grand scheme of things, become a fan in 2007. Makes me newer as a fan. Or... Said... Never a fan. Yeah. Yeah, there's still some awesome songs in here. Point is, it's Maiden still performing. We should all be happy about that. Absolutely. Again, they could have called it. And everyone's uncle once a month says Dave Murray's going to quit at any time, which they've been saying that for 30 years. He's still here. Dude, when you put it away... Put it that way, I totally agree. Crazy long songs from awesome albums. It's a great gig. It is. Would I have loved to hear one No Prayer for the Dying song? 100%. Am I going to cry myself to sleep that we're not getting it? Only once, but not that much. So, some tears. Calling Dave to be the last man standing. I don't know. I think if the band quits, he's just going to hang out in Hawaii for the rest of his life. Bruce said, it'll be better. Could they have a rotating set for this? Bruce said, it'll be better. It'll be better than this. Did he say it'll be better than this at the end of the show? Like I kind of heard him, but I didn't really hear him that well. Can I hear? Can I wait for Rhyme? Can I wait to hear Rhyme and Seventh Son live? Yeah, same. Seventh Son remains one of the coolest songs I've heard Maiden play, and hearing it again will be awesome. And personally, I've never got to hear Ancient Mariner live. That show will be a treat. Yes, he said it at the end of the show. You know what? There's always the chance that this show is gonna be a warm-up show. So we'll see. The YouTuber side of me wants to. My apologies. The YouTuber side of me wants to get this video done and up as fast as possible. The other side of me says, wait till tomorrow, see exactly what they play tomorrow, and then do the video, give myself a full day to digest it all. Which I think's the way to go. Not that they'll ever do it for any one of these days. Do I think they'll change any songs going to the new leg? I don't know. They haven't. Like, there's a lot of tours where they have altered the set list going into a new leg of the tour. But they haven't for the past couple. Like, the Legacy / Senjutsu tour in 2022 is kind of an exception to that because they had a pandemic to deal with and catch back up. Like they did in the Book of Souls. But yeah, they did it in the Book of Souls. They did it in Made in England for that final year. They did it for Final Frontier, Somewhere Back in Time, Matter of Life and Death. Like, they've done that for a lot of tours. I think if there's any songs that they're not happy with or fans aren't happy with, they'll swap out. But otherwise, if they're happy and fans are happy for the most part, they're going to stick to it. There is more to come. Lucky guess. Me 3 shows coming. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's just wait till tomorrow. We'll see what's up. And maybe they'll change things. Who knows? Or maybe they'll add to it. This very well could have been a test run of they're planning on extending the set list, but they're not really sure how they as performers will feel about it. So there might be 2 songs tucked away or more songs tucked away. But also, like, realistically, what do you drop? Like, Aces High, maybe, but they made a full movie for Aces High, so that's not going anywhere. Clairvoyant has artwork made for it. The 3 Number of the Beast songs weren't played for the Future Past tours, so they're not getting dropped. I think I'm behind on the comments. Thanks to the stream. Glad to experience it with you. Again, thank you all for being here. I'm always nervous doing streams, but this was a lot of fun. Do you think you'll do another live stream? I'm not against doing live streams. I always have the fear that no one's going to show up, and then I panic and bail out, which realistically has happened once. So if there's demand for it, I'll probably do another one, but if there's not, then I'm way more comfortable doing the videos I have been doing. If there's demand, I'll do more. In my opinion, they should get rid of Aces High and Wasted Years, Long Distance Runner, and Strange World. Strange World's a oddball pick. I'm not knocking you for it, but realistically, they're currently doing Murders in the Rue Morgue, Wrathchild, Killers, Phantom of the Opera, and Iron Maiden. Like, they're doing 5 Paul Di'Anno songs. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think they need to do anymore. Also, Killers was Paul Di'Anno's song, so the fact they're doing that again, I think that's kind of a big deal. Would I do a live stream tomorrow? Probably not. Frankly, I left work early today to rush here and get it done. So I'm not going to do a live stream tomorrow, but I am going to be paying attention to the set list tomorrow and to see if there's any changes. Um, yeah, closing thoughts. It's a cool set list. I'm not gonna let myself get tied up on little details. Um, I'm really looking forward to seeing the show when they bring it to North America next year. With that, I think we're gonna wrap it up. So, thank you all for being here. This was a lot of fun. We had a little hiccup in the middle, but we all got over it. um, yeah, I wish there was no prayer for the dying song. Not the end of the world. So, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day. And for those who are seeing the tour soon, I hope you have a awesome, awesome time at the show. I'll see you all later.